Okay, we are doing Ring Division now. Let's talk about FuratBang, who won the Scarlet Division last season, like really easily.
Yeah. What was the guy that gave him Dondozo or?
Was it Skybits? Yeah.
I think it was Skybits for God of War. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then they left.
Yeah, we don't
and
talk
then they
about
left
that.
right after. That was stupid.
One last.
Yeah, this team is crazy. I think I don't know who allowed him to get FuratBang Great Tusk, but he has FuratBang Great Tusk. You have Arcanine, who's really good. You have Ebola, who I think is still pretty underrated in VGC. And he's been actually using Impotent a lot, to my surprise. It still has Prankster. You can still run Fake Out. You have screens. So it's still really useful despite it being Little Cup.
Yeah, it's like it just needs one turn to do damage to like affect the game, and Prankster just gives it that one turn.
I used Morgrim a lot last season, and this is just like instead of Eviolite, you always bring Focus Sash, and it does basically the same.
He has Parting Shot too.
Yeah.
Damn.
They give level 5 Parting Shot. Amazing.
And the rest of the team is like, besides that Iron Thorns, the rest is pretty good.
Yeah, the rest is pretty good.
Like Umbreon is really cheap. I'm still, even though I drafted Umbreon, I'm still a bit on the fence about it because it has like the 4th or 5th best bulk in the whole decks. But it doesn't do that much besides that.
Yeah.
So
it lost Toxic.
Yeah.
It lost Toxic, but I think it lost Toxic and Wish.
Yeah, it still has Taunt. It still has Snarl and Thunderwave.
Does it get Snarl?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
wow.
you get Snarl.
And both screens.
Yeah, that's right. Both screens.
Yeah, so it's a really good team.
Yeah, I mean it's just.
Well, now we go to.
It's EDP. Like solid.
EDP.
Gaming.
Yeah, speaking of 6-mon teams, EDPs.
I mean it's 6.5.
It's all over the place. It's really all over the place.
Yeah, I mean I'm looking at it again and wow, this doesn't.
Yeah.
Make sense.
I honestly didn't get the team when it was first drafted, but he's been playing really well. From his first couple matches, he's the only 2 people in the league. Me and him are 2-0. I guess you could count Eagles 2-0, but he's been his 2 wins are from FF, so I don't even.
Oh my God.
I don't even know.
Still hasn't played anymore.
I don't. There's no disrespect to Eagle. It's funny because he got essentially got 2 wins based off of just people not playing.
And this team, this team won against Void, which I'd say Void has a pretty good team.
Yeah, Void's good.
Yeah, I mean it has Gyarados with the right to support for electric attacks. Tingloo, Dragapult are just like really good ones by themselves. Meowscarada too.
I wish this team had a Tailwind setter though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you already have Dragapult, Meowscarada, which are like 2 of the fastest of the format. And
yeah, that's true.
Lucario just spams string speed. Raichu is also fairly quick and has Fake Out. I mean, I think among the teams that may need Tailwind, this one doesn't need that much.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm next. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I can talk about this
talk
team.
About mine too.
Yeah. Well, as JLQ said earlier, we made a mock between our teams before the season, and he fucking destroyed me like in 2 out of the 3 games. And it's Tuxmax but better. It has Chiyu Goldengo again, but also has like other options like Fairygraph for actually blocking priority for Chiyu, which is more important than in other teams. Iron Juggler is with the Tailwind support. Like it gets the +1 from the booster energy and then just clicks Tailwinds and helps Goldengo and Chiyu. Hariyama is just really good support all around. Max Caliber can do some damage. I really like Salamence instead of Max Caliber, but sure.
Yeah, I do.
Daxman next to Chiyu is also good with well big body and lava plume. Mook is decent for 3 points. It has some utility, and Luminion gets a Storm Drain, I guess, and also Tailwind.
Yeah, that
So,
was the only reason.
yeah. It's a really good team. I think it will be on the top from Ruin.
I don't have a lot to add. I agree with a lot of that.
Yeah,
I think it's
honestly, I wasn't during the draft. I wasn't really thinking of getting Chiyu. I was actually thinking of getting Kinglu, but I mean, things worked out. Yeah, I was there. As soon as I got Chiyu, I just kind of searched up Pokemon Go with Chiyu on YouTube, and I just scrolled through like all the videos. But yeah, I really like how this team came out.
Yeah.
Again, the Salamence decision, I guess sometimes maybe it can hurt me in the future. Sometimes I think I'd misintimidate on this team, but I really like the damage Spax gets me. Glaive Rush, it has Thermal Exchange too. Even though Chiyu does a lot of damage with fire type moves, we can still make that work somehow. But this team is pretty deep. I like that I can essentially use almost all of my team, so that's really good for me.
I mean, I really like
Yeah.
Salamence for the utility that it brings. Like, it can run like 4 or 5 different sets, and they are all good. But it's true that maybe this team needed like the raw power from Excalibur than Salamence might lack. But yeah, it's fine. I think it might need more support than what Salamence needs by itself.
Yeah.
But I think it works. And talking
Oh,
about
okay.
working,
Yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys.
Talking about working.
yeah, Void.
From one mod to another,
Yeah.
Void now.
This team hasn't been
Oh.
working, I think. Yeah, it's
The funny thing
O2.
is, Paradox and Ruin, they're on those teams. They're both 0-2. So
Which is surprising because this is a decent team.
on paper, it looks like one of the best teams
Mhm.
out of the leagues. Honestly, you have Torkoal, Lilligant, Dondozo, Tatsu. Takascope's pretty good. Bubonic can be really good in Sun with Growth because it's ×2. Sandy Shocks looks out of place. But other than that, it's a really good team.
Sandy Sharks also gets the boost from Sun. I mean, it's like
Oh, yeah, he
decent
does.
coverage anyways.
Photosynthesis.
I mean,
It's like-
Yeah, I don't know why this team isn't working. Honestly,
Yeah, I agree. It's like we love you, Void, but come on. Yeah, it
There's not
definitely
much.
has a very high potential, a very high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, in paper, this team is insane. I can understand that they could lose against Furat, but EDP's team isn't. I don't know how they lost to EDP with this team.
Yeah.
But
I mean, again, it's really good. He just has to make it work. That's it.
mhm.
I realized I'm a lot on 2 gimmicks, and that's about it. Sorry. Yeah, on the Asian guy.
No, you're good. So Asian guy is 0-1. Somehow it's weekly. Either way, you have pretty good synergy with Volcarona or Ikorio. You have Annihilate, which is always really good. Mausholds. I honestly still don't know why Slacking's here.
Yep.
I don't know if any of your team learned skill swap or however that might be, but you need either skill swap or you need Grafia, which I believe is still available. Otherwise, if not Slacking, I think it's just a waste on the team.
Sableye gets skill swap,
Oh, okay. Well, that's good then.
so you can get a prankster slacking.
Yeah, you can get Sableye Slacking, yeah.
Oh, Sableye gets
um,
skill swap.
Yeah,
Yeah, he gets
and
skill
for
swap,
some
yeah.
reason, Iron Valiant 2,
Oh, I see it,
which it can use because it can't lose its ability. So it's like a useless move on Iron Valiant, but sure.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that team is kind of. I wouldn't even say like 6-7 Pokemon man team.
It's weird at the very least. I don't know why Pikachu is 5 points. I mean, JQ used
Wait,
it.
it's 5 points? No way.
Yeah. It's just because JQ used it last season and he did moderately well with it. But I
I mean,
don't
it
know.
still,
Why
it
is,
still gets it still gets fake out and lightning rod and all that. So and it does, and less bulk doesn't really matter because it's gonna die because Raichu dies in a single hit anyways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them died in a single hit. It doesn't really.
Yeah. So I can understand it. I can understand it being like 5 points because I feel like it does the exact same thing as Raichu, just with less power overall.
I guess. I mean, also this team is like really fast. Like
Yeah,
the slowest is 90 base and also Sableye, but that has Prankster, so it doesn't.
but frankly, it doesn't matter.
So it's like one of the faster teams on the league right now. Which
Oh wow.
I mean, it's not like it's stupidly fast like the Dragapult Xianpao team, but its average is really high for some reason.
Yeah, 495. I think the slacking just carries it in terms of slacking and Iron Valiant, just like elevate in terms of the average BSD.
But yeah, I mean, this team is full of gimmicks, and if they don't work, I don't think the team is gonna work. And that's pretty much.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Asianguy, so we will just have to see how it turns out.
Yeah, we gotta play our matches.
We haven't seen Eagrill. Yeah. So,
this guy is winning and he's not even playing.
Yeah, he's 2-0, so like he's gotta be doing something right.
Yeah. We can from his team. We can obviously see what he's trying to do. It's the Parish Trap team. Just with I think Screamtail is better fit for Parish Trap than Azumarill, but
wait, Parish Trap?
What are you talking? We are on Eagrill and there's no Parish Trap.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're on Orange.
Fuck.
Yeah, who also
cut that out. I'm sorry. My mouse is in the wrong place.
Keep it in. We need to. Yeah, but Asianguy, Eagrill, and Orange have all been iffy on playing matches, so we've got a very connected group over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a good team. This is.
Yeah, I like it.
Actually, yeah, it's the J-Star thing where it's J-Star theorem where it's a lot of good mons. I don't really see how they are connected, but it's a decent player and it's a lot of decent mons, so I can see it doing well.
Yeah, I mean, at least this one has the snow curve for real. With Stogan and the Titan.
Yeah.
Well,
like
Indeed, I don't know
honestly,
what does here.
I guess like Corviknight and Garchomp is a really good pair because it's reliable tailwind that isn't stopped by electric.
Yep.
But nothing else really works with tailwind actually.
Yeah,
like,
and nothing else really works with Garchomp either.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, yeah, no.
Yeah,
no. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
It's really weird synergy, but again, I don't think you can it's weird to judge the team now, even though they're 2-0. Like it's kind of like preseason power rankings, where you're just going off of what the team looks like.
Yeah,
but,
we especially we know nothing about this team.
We have to see this team play.
We have yet to see it, so we don't know what we're gonna do. All we can say is it looks decent.
All right, now we get to
another team that we haven't seen.
All right, now we get to the Yeah, where is Orange? Because Orange was like very active and then kind of
week one he was playing Sobiris and they just couldn't schedule for some reason. And they forgot to play the last day or something like that.
And then week 2, Robert is new, so they had.
They have until Thursday to play. So yeah.
Okay.
How much you want to bet it's not gonna play?
I don't know. I don't want to say.
But what I don't want to jinx it. Is that this team is not bad.
Yeah.
I think that Wilshin works really extremely well with Gothitelle and Screamtail.
Yes, it does.
Like this is there's a lot of hyper offense. This is one of 3 uber defensive teams.
Yeah, it also has the Glimora with the trapping and Wochin.
Yeah.
Also
Yeah,
has
you-
Toad School. if
Old
you
school,
wanna
my
be
boy.
cheesy.
Yeah. Like the only like quote unquote offensive thing I see here is low kicks, and that's only to cover the dark and ghost weaknesses, which Rochen also covers really well.
Hmm. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
Tauros also can bring some offense, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much
You
it.
go play Coco Sweep.
For Coco. Yeah, I mean, for Coco's here, I guess, as the mascot.
Yeah, he's
And
the
then
mascot.
unfortunately, I don't think Toad School will get any action, which is sad because
This is not the team for Toad School. I mean,
yeah,
you don't really want to redirect any attacks here most of the time. Like, you don't care about redirecting.
we will have no fun Toad School action like season 1.
No.
This is sad day.
Very, very sad. What have they done to your boy Jay?
We didn't even get the better Toad School.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he can play this team as it is intended, I think he can win out matches pretty easily.
Yeah, if he
Definitely.
turns into Wolfie Glick, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Talking
Like
about
the-
Wolfie
like the-
Click, the
yeah.
new player of the league. No, I mean, we don't know anything about
Yeah.
Robert. So,
Yeah, he joins it to make a video, and that might be funny.
yeah, he had the option of making
What is-
changes to the team. He decided not to. This was
Like,
previously
the
the
guns?
Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, did he not make a lot of changes, or am I crazy?
no, he didn't make any changes.
Oh no, that was a different person. I'm
He kept the same. Which, I mean, it's a decent team. I would have still made some
Yeah,
adjustments.
it's decent. It's decent.
I mean, the top four is really
Yes.
well. We already said Electros is good. Slytherin has its niches, but the rest of the team is kind of meh. I think it's the only 11-mon team that is left, which 11 months seems like a lot now with all
Yeah.
these 9-mon teams.
It's usually just 10.
I mean, you could probably cut Launcher and Tinkertoff and like improve one of the others.
Honestly, just save the extra points, and if you want something down the line, you can get it with those.
Definitely.
Or
I
you
can
can
see
do a
that.
trade and you work for it.
Is Tinkertoff?
Yeah, this team is okay.
Tinkertoff has the exact same like moveset as Tinkertoff. It still has Slender Wave, it still has Fake Out, still has
Yeah,
Holding Hand.
it's
still
pretty
has
much the same
Encore.
except for
It's
the
just little
Gigaton Hammer,
Yeah.
which
And then
it
Clauncher. Oh, I
doesn't need it.
didn't know Clauncher also had Mega Launcher.
Mhm.
Mm.
Didn't know
Clauncher
that.
is
Tinkertoff strats.
decent. It's like a slightly worse scrap
Okay.
because it doesn't get
Slightly worse
the extra
scrap.
stab and the flexibility that scrap has. But for a 1 point, it's one of the better ones, pretty much.
If he runs Tinkertoff Clauncher one time, I will lose my mind.
Yeah.
That would be really funny though.
I see Stantler, and I don't know what it's. Stantler does like two things. It's like it's a trick room setter and an intimidate user,
Hmm.
but it's just outclassed by everything else.
And you don't really
I
want to
don't know-
set Trick Room in this team, I don't think.
Yeah.
Because you have Clodsire, and that's it. That's it. Clodsire and
That's it,
Clauncher
that's it.
are your two.
I mean, I guess
Are
if
your
you
two
are
options.
facing a hyper fast team and your medium speed is like 80 with Slitherwing and stuff like that, then sure, you can Trick Room as speed control and that's it.
Yeah.
But it's not like a game
But you
plan.
also have Roaring Moon
Mhm.
with
Yeah.
some.
I think
pretty
I
decent-
honestly think it's overrated.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's overrated in Draft League because in Draft League, if you know it's coming, it's really easy to counter. I'd say because it's like it's exploitable if you know it's coming, but like in ladder, if you don't know it's coming, it can catch you off guard. It's the same thing as Totsmidozo, where it's like easy to play around if you don't know, but if you don't know it's coming, it's hard to play around.
I guess
That
that's
I
fair.
probably didn't make sense there.
Wait, so you need to come.
Okay, moving on. There's also Palafin with Rain, which that can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But that's like
get it.
the only rain abuser because I'm not gonna count Bertic because it's a really bad one.
I mean, there's Quancher. Quancher's
Yeah.
reps.
True.
Oh my god. How is Tinkertuff faster than Breloom?
Yeah.
It's
wow,
it's the
you're
fourth it's the fourth fastest mod on this team, or fifth.
Fifth. Yeah.
What the hell?
Also,
Breloom.
can I talk about how the speed perfectly decreases? Like, okay, you actually no, this will make sense because they don't see what we see. But on the dock that we're using, the speed completely perfectly goes down as the thing goes down.
It's always it's sorted that way. I mean, all the teams have been that way.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
Wait, they have?
You only notice that
my
like
God. Oh my God, I just
the
noticed.
15th
Okay.
team.
Okay, each host must have their embarrassing moment. That was mine.
Yeah, I had the orange situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there we
next?
go. All right, Jay, you need to fuck up real quick.
Sorry.
You need to fuck up real
You
quick.
need to mess up in the
So
back.
we're all even. So
We,
we're all
we already messed up.
Okay,
So you
okay,
gotta do
okay.
it, okay.
all right. But yeah.
Cody.
time.
Yeah. What would Arceus do?
Yeah, so this team is I wouldn't say it's awkward. It's pretty okay. You have Indy Armor Rouge. You have Scizor, which is still pretty underrated, I'd say. Magnezon's pretty good. Honchkrow was only there for, I believe, status purposes. I can't remember exactly. But also Rotomash is good. This is a case where I think the player can make this better than the team is. Even though this team is pretty deep, I'd say you're 7 to 8 Pokemon in. You have Shadow Tag with Gothorita if you want to. Overall, you can run stuff like whatever. I mean, I don't know if you can watch. I haven't watched too much, but yeah.
I mean, it's another Armor Rouge in the team, and this one is the good pairing, which doesn't come up that often. But it also has a bit of counter synergy with Bullet Punch Scissor, so that's something to take into account. And the Perish Trap in this team is Gothorita Honchkrow, which is funny.
I mean, let him cook. Let him cook.
Let me cook.
But the rest of the team is alright. Girafarig. I don't know when you are using Girafarig because if you want to set Trick Room, you have Indeedee.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it can do besides that.
By the way, also Machu, every Pokemon on this team is helping him.
I love that.
Oh, once again?
That's the thing that you're focusing into.
I mean, you'll need a helping hand to. What is it?
I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon helping hand on Armor Rouge or on Scizor.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, this is it's weird. It's a weird team. It's I feel like I need to be in the mind of the creator in order to understand all the nuances.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really see too much. And then
Basti, who just left. So this
has left. We are replacing him with John Cena.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so John Cena. Okay,
Yeah.
so Basti / John Cena team. Actually weird. Yeah, actually really really weird.
This is very heavy Trick Room team.
Mm-hmm.
You have Avalugg, Appleton, Skeledirge, that all are supposed to be working with Bronzong. And if one of them, I mean, you can run Skeledirge by itself, but if Avalugg or Appleton are without Bronzong, you kind of just lose sometimes. Mimikyu and King Gambit are pretty cool, but and you have Spatula, which yeah, you can run it in Trick Room, but it'd be kind of weird. Then you have Haxorus, Heracross, which they do a lot of damage, but I think they're more situational than anything.
Mm-hmm. I don't get when I see this team is what is the threat? Like everyone has like their top mon, and here might be King Gambit, but I don't think King Gambit makes it in by itself.
Skeletors has been like historically good.
Yeah, but that's not a threat. That's like a well-rounded mon that works. Like it's not something that you are scared of when you see the team.
Yeah, fair.
And also
If
Mimikyu
this
first
team
pick with
gets, well, Mimikyu is very, very reliable as a trick room setter. So I think that was the mentality. Yeah, I see. It's like Mimikyu can get at Skeletors, Clots are like really good trick room mons, but I think as like more and more good trick room options started getting lost, Cody started to, or not Cody, Basti / John Cena started. I guess it's Basti because Basti built the team. Like they pulled more into like the more obscure trick room mons until eventually just running out of good ones. So I think they went a little bit too hard into the trick room thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is
pretty much. Also, the last 3 months don't really make sense in this team. I mean,
they're just there for the ride.
Yeah, it's like I need a fast mode that isn't like trick room and just pick 3 months that were open, I guess.
That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, the top 3 and the top 3 is really good. Clavitzer, Appleton, Bronson are also really good options that can come every week. The rest of the team is a bit all over the place. But I mean, we'll see who gets the team and what does with it. So sure.
Yeah, we'll see. And Sobiris.
Yeah, the other person who is gone but not forgotten.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh shit, I messed up.
Very sad.
The last mod.
I mean, this team has really good combination. Yeah, he is the last mod. This team has really good synergy with some of its mons. You got Amoongu's bundle, which can be really good. Obama Snow with bundles, also really good. This team kind of built this. Honestly, now looking at it, it's pretty much built around bundle. You still have Dragonite, which can just spam extreme speed whenever you want. Murkrow, if you want to set up Tailwind.
Yeah, I might have sold him Scrap really well. He just picked it.
Yeah. Other than that,
this team does have 2 1-pointers, so it's a 7-month team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying you can sweep with Sculpt.
Yeah, and this is among the best use of a 1-pointer I think I've seen, because Makuhita like Guts fake out is really good. I mean, I of course assuming you're gonna use it because there are a lot of other good options.
I mean,
so, like, if you
not even Guts. I think you since Makuhita isn't really gonna do damage, you just bring Thick Fat and you have 2 extra resistances.
Yeah. I honestly don't think Makuhita is gonna be used all that much. But...
Yeah. But like just having like a fake out user like on the ready is just threatening.
No, it's fake out, it's wide guard, it's knockoff, it's a bunch of useful stuff.
It's just Little Cup, Makuhita, Hirayama.
I like how we put so much screen time on Makuhita and not like Murkrow. we spent half of the Sobiris section talking about Makuhita, but he also has like the best Tailwind setter, Dragonite, Amoongus.
Yeah, I mean the rest of the team is excellent. I mean, I love this team. I mean, it's just that
it's a really good team.
Okay, sure. So TLDR, watch out for Makuhita.
Yeah, exactly.
And Wally is the last ruin.
Yeah, this team. I think I like it better than J-Stars. I think this is a better Shimpao team. I already said that. But Medichan works.
He can run
really
crazy
well
stuff, honestly.
And
I want to see
he can run like Pure Power Chien-Pao, Pure Power Cheetar, if he wanted to.
It also has the Sandcore with Tyranitar Houndstone. It can bring stuff back with Rapska. It has Intimidate with Quillfish. It has actual speed control with Talonflame. Fortress is there to explode, I guess.
Terranormal Fortress Explosion with Gen
Terranormal Fortress with Normal Gem. Is Normal Gem? I'm pretty sure Normal Gem is banned.
Pure Power.
No. Normal Gem is in the game. It's the only gem that it's.
Oh, nice. Okay, thank God. Yeah, normal gem, Terra normal fortress. You just kill everything.
Yeah. It's just a really well-rounded team. And,
and
Wally's
this
2-1 right now, right?
this team beat Furat week 1.
Yeah.
So it works.
With
It-
Rock
Furat.
Terra on half of its mons.
And week 2,
Week 2,
Yeah,
I
he
beat
played. You.
Wally.
yeah, no,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's fair.
But that's still a really good track record. Like
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
a really good team, and I really high up for it.
And that's it for Ruling Division.